Brother, if you're a man over 50 who still wants to feel that surge of confidence in the bedroom, the kind where you know you can satisfy your partner completely, without doubt or hesitation, then what I'm about to share could be the turning point you've been searching for. You already know extra virgin olive oil is one of the best things you can put in your body for heart health. But here's the truth most men never hear. On its own, you're only getting a fraction of its real power for masculine performance. When you combine it with one dirt-cheap ingredient you almost certainly have in your kitchen right now, something remarkable happens inside your blood vessels. They start to regain the flexibility and responsiveness they had decades ago. And that directly translates to stronger, more reliable erections and deeper intimate connection. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how apple cider vinegar unlocks olive oil's full potential for blood flow and bedroom vitality. Stay with me until the end. I'll give you the precise ratio, timing, and simple daily ritual that experienced men are using to see real, lasting changes. If this already resonates, hit that like button right now. Drop a comment with the word flow so I know you're serious about reclaiming your vascular strength, and subscribe with notifications on, because we're building something life-changing here at Men's Health Wizard. Quick note before we dive deeper. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications. Now, let's talk about what's really happening inside your body as you get older, and why it hits male performance so hard. Your blood vessels aren't just pipes. They're living, dynamic structures that must stay supple and able to widen on demand. When you were younger, they expanded effortlessly whenever arousal struck, delivering the rush of blood needed for a firm, lasting erection. But starting in your 40s and accelerating after 50, the inner lining of those vessels, called the endothelium, begins to lose its ability to release nitric oxide, the master signal that tells arteries to relax and open wide. The smooth muscle in the vessel walls stiffens, plaque slowly builds, inflammation quietly rises. And here's why this matters so much to us as men. The arteries that feed the penis are some of the smallest in the entire body, often just 1–2 millimeters across. Even minor stiffening or the tiniest plaque can drastically reduce blood flow exactly where you need it most. The result: weaker erections, longer recovery time, less morning wood. That quiet frustration when you want to connect with your wife or partner, but your body doesn't respond like it used to. But here's the hope most men never hear. This isn't a death sentence. Your vascular system has an extraordinary capacity to repair and rejuvenate itself when you give it the right support. And that's exactly what today's powerful combination does. Keep that in mind as we go forward. Type flow in the comments if you're ready to restore that natural, youthful circulation. Let's start with why extra virgin olive oil is rightfully called liquid gold for mature men. Decades of research on the Mediterranean lifestyle show that men who make olive oil their primary fat have dramatically better cardiovascular health and sexual function as they age. The main player is oleic acid, 70–80% of olive oil's fat content. It helps balance cholesterol levels, calms chronic inflammation, and literally improves the elasticity of artery walls. Then come the polyphenols, potent compounds like olecanthal and hydroxytyrosol. These act like natural anti-inflammatories, some even comparable to ibuprofen in their mechanism, but without side effects. They also shield LDL cholesterol from oxidation, the process that turns bad cholesterol into artery-clogging plaque. Here's the crucial detail. These polyphenols are fat-soluble. That means their absorption depends heavily on the environment in your digestive system. When paired with the right acidic compound, their bioavailability skyrockets. That's where our second ingredient steps in: Pay close attention. You don't want to miss the exact way to combine them. Apple cider vinegar, especially the raw, unfiltered kind with the mother, brings its own impressive resume. Its primary active compound is acetic acid, which has been extensively studied for improving insulin sensitivity and stabilizing blood sugar after meals. Why does this matter for erections? Chronically high blood sugar damages blood vessels through glycation, essentially caramelizing the delicate proteins inside artery walls. Stable blood sugar equals less vascular damage, equals better blood flow downstairs. Acetic acid also supports healthy blood pressure by influencing kidney function and by boosting nitric oxide availability, the same molecule your endothelium struggles to produce with age. Additionally, the organic acids in raw ACV have mild chelating properties, meaning they can, over time, help mobilize calcium deposits that stiffen arteries. This is a gradual process, but consistency pays off. Now we reach the heart of today's message. What happens when you bring these two powerhouse ingredients together? Something synergistic occurs, far greater than the sum of their parts. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar creates an optimal acidic environment in your gut that dramatically increases the absorption of olive oil's fat-soluble polyphenols. More of those protective compounds reach your bloodstream where they're needed most. Together, their antioxidant profiles complement each other, neutralizing a wider range of free radicals and providing stronger protection against oxidative stress. Their anti-inflammatory effects don't just add up, they multiply, leading to deeper reductions in systemic inflammation markers. Olive oil supplies the raw materials and shielding for your endothelial cells. Apple cider vinegar enhances their function and responsiveness. The result: ideal conditions for nitric oxide production and true vascular rejuvenation. If this is hitting home, smash that like button right now. It tells me you value these natural, evidence-backed strategies, and it helps more brothers find this content. Let's get to the practical part every man wants. Exactly how to use this combination for maximum benefit. First, quality matters immensely. For olive oil, choose true extra virgin, cold-pressed, stored in dark glass with a recent harvest date. Fresher oil has significantly higher polyphenol content. For vinegar, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the cloudy mother. That sediment contains live enzymes and beneficial bacteria. The proven ratio is 3 parts olive oil to 1 part vinegar. Daily therapeutic dose: 3 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil plus 1 tablespoon raw apple cider vinegar. Simple preparation ritual: pour the vinegar into a small glass or bowl. Add a generous pinch of high-quality sea salt or Himalayan salt and stir briefly. The salt helps create a temporary emulsion so the oil and vinegar blend smoothly. Slowly drizzle in the olive oil while whisking gently with a fork until you get a creamy, uniform mixture. Best timing options: choose what fits your life. First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Many men report the strongest boost in daily energy and circulation this way. 10–15 minutes before your largest meal maximizes blood sugar stabilization and nutrient absorption. 45–90 minutes before intimacy can provide an acute blood flow advantage. But here's the truth experience teaches. The real transformation comes from daily consistency over weeks and months, not occasional use. What kind of timeline can you realistically expect? Weeks 1–4. Better digestion, steadier energy throughout the day, fewer afternoon crashes. Many men notice improved morning erections even in this early phase as inflammation begins to quiet. Months 1–2. Blood pressure often trends healthier. You start to feel improved overall circulation, warmer hands and feet, better workout recovery, and noticeably firmer erections. Months 3-6. This is where the deepest changes emerge. Accumulated anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects reach peak levels. Men consistently report stronger, more sustainable erections, greater sensitivity, and renewed confidence in intimacy. The tissue itself feels more vital and responsive. These aren't temporary tricks. They reflect genuine improvement in the underlying vascular health that powers masculine performance. Brother, combining high-quality extra virgin olive oil with raw apple cider vinegar is one of the most potent, accessible natural strategies we have for supporting blood flow, erectile strength, and lasting bedroom confidence after 50. I'm grateful you stayed until the end. You're the kind of man who refuses to accept decline, and that alone sets you apart. Take action today. Start the ritual tomorrow morning. Share this video with a brother or your partner, because real men lift each other up. Stay proactive, stay confident, and stay blessed.